I can't stand any of you dumb fucks in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single fucking day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate fucking streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single fucking person who thinks that the peak of activism is just being the most annoying.
Yes! 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 Interlacing this with Boogie was genius! Yes!
Holier than thou, the most ultimately woke leftist.
They line up so well!
Half of the goddamn country is like a lobotomy recipient. What the fuck? What do we do? It's over. It's fucking done. It's done.
Yes. Freedom! Unironically, strapping a GoPro to a dog was a dope idea.
He's brown. He's a brown Muslim guy. He's gonna do 9/11. Ah! Fucking day, bro. He wants to globalize the enchilada.
That dog is plotting your doom. He's just plotting your death behind you. Dog hates you, bro. Content cop Hasan Piker. I can't do the weird Middle Eastern voice thing. So I guess props to Cameron for doing the weird voice. I can't do the weird accent. Weird accent thing that iDubbbz used to do and that Cameron does that I hope he does a little less. I feel like you should let some of iDubbbz jokes be iDubbbz jokes and kind of, you know, put your own flair on it. But we gave all those critiques last time. This time, going in fresh. Let's hit it. Content cop Hasan Piker, K-9 unit. I'm guessing this is going to be mostly Collargate stuff, but maybe there's some other critiques in here. I'm hoping that he'll pull a Nick Nobody and find some clips that I haven't seen before. Let's see how much homework Cameron did. Oh shit, I gotta click over here for that for it. Okay.
Warning. The following video contains stunts performed by trained professionals. Do not try this at home.
What the hell is wrong with my internet? It's
Oh my god, he's reenacted Hasan's stream. He's reenacted. It's a dramatic reenactment. We're gonna talk later, Cameron. We're gonna talk later. You know why.
probably an attack from you-know-who. And this is the problem with America. People taking control and violating me. My internet not working is clear. Violence.
Did he actually buy a shock collar to put on? Is he really gonna shock himself?
Reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go back to stop.
Oh no, it's special effects and stuff. Still good, still good. Good bit.
Yep, that's me. You're probably
Also gonna make a slight critique. You look way too comfortable in that fursuit. Just throwing that out there. I don't think he bought that for the sketch.
wondering how I ended up here. I underestimated my audience in a live stream and gave them a goal they never should have met. What you're definitely not wondering is what
He lost a bet.
the hell just happened. You know it, I know it, and my neck felt it. So grab a drink, and let me tell you about one of the
Oh my god, he really is gonna shock himself. You did lose a bet, dumbass.
biggest events to ever happen on October 7th. This is the K-9 unit.
He looks way too comfortable doing all of this. You've done this before, haven't you? The question is the K-9 unit going to be a recurring thing, or is this just a joke about the dog?
Hey everybody, it's me, Cameron. I'm breaking a rule of mine today.
Okay, Dragon Ball sound effects and stuff, is it? That's a personalized touch. You're not just skinwalking iDubbbz here. So good on you.
I'm making a video about Hasan Piker, and his career isn't dead. Well, yet. However, the reason we're here might be a big domino in the fall of Hasan, as he's committed a cardinal sin. He shot allegedly shocked his dog. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Can you tell this collar is tight? Hasan Piker is a leftist political Twitch streamer that you probably know about. He's a self-described socialist, and a lot of the people we've talked about on this channel have his cock in their mouth. You wait like
Wow. Hits the ground swinging.
at least a few takes
Also, he's not wrong.
before you fuck you. Now, since the shocking scandal, he's been doing everything he possibly
Is that going to be a gimmick for the whole thing? Is your friend is just going to randomly shock you while you're trying to do the content cop? I feel like that might get old after a while. I mean, funny.
can to stage a mass cover-up with constant new narratives, which is nothing new for Hasan. The memes have been glorious, and the internet has not let him forget. But since then, he's gotten everyone in his general vicinity to lie for him, and that's caused this drama, which would have probably lasted around a week, to go on for over a month now. And I'm making this video to make sure we don't forget
And counting. Yeah, all he had to do was shut up and move on. Jesus.
all the people who covered up for him. So here we are now. Thanks to a bunch of you in my live stream, I'm here in a dog outfit wearing a shock collar covering the Gaslight Brigade from Hasan Piker. On October 7th, Hasan was having a bad
I like the name. Gaslight Brigade. That's good.
internet day. His stream lost connection and he was mad. Once he finally got his stream back up and running, Hasan explains his internet problems, but in true Hasan fashion, this was the perfect example of why America is the worst place on earth.
America bad. Okay.
Because I'm in the United States.
Also, did you guys see the Gucci Marks video where he just made AI video, but no audio. Like, the audio is just a straight rip from Hasan's stream where he's going off on some random Asian lady.
Of America, the
God, it's so good.
most dog shit country on the fucking planet, the absolute worst country on the planet,
Way worse than Uganda, guys.
straight up, bar none, a capitalist shithole. Kaya, now is not the opportunity for you to
Here it comes. I know we've seen it a million times, but will it ever get old?
down. Throughout
Twice.
history, throughout time, the wealthiest nation on the planet, and we don't have a fraction of the dedicated broadband speeds that you can get in a fucking village on the countryside of France.
Because I'm a dirty little poop nugget and I thought what Hasan said sounded ridiculous, I decided to fact check this myself. The United States on
Let me guess, he's wrong.
average ranks
Of course he is.
at 298 megabits per second broadband versus France's 332.74.
Oh, damn it.
France is the
Didn't
fifth
realize I got
best
it
in
wrong.
the world. United States is the seventh best in the world. That's not
Yeah, we're not terrible. We're still top 10. Like, no, we're not the best in the world, but the internet here is honestly not that bad. It's come a long way. Like, the America has bad internet is a meme that kind of should have died a long time ago. Or it stopped being true a long time ago, anyway.
some crazy fraction of a difference, but because
Even just cables come a long way. Like, you don't have to have fiber, but we have more options than just cable now, too.
I'm an even dirtier little poop nugget, I decided to go by city, in which Lyon, France ranks at number 3 with 363 average megabits per second,
Oh, crap,
which
I hit it.
is the third biggest city in
got it.
France. The biggest city in the United States is number 11 at Los Angeles, where Hasan lives, at 294 megabits per second. No countryside area shows up here for France, so it's a lie. So while France does on
Alright, it is a lie. But, to be fair, he was probably being hyperbolic. I'm going to be fair to Hasan. I know it's not the popular thing to do around these parts, but we're going to be fair to Hasan. He was probably being hyperbolic, and he just meant France as a whole and not just one countryside thing in France. But saying it that way is funnier. I get saying something a certain way for comedic effect. So I'll give Hasan that one. I mean, yeah, technically he is wrong, but this isn't really that big a deal. This is a minor point.
average have faster speeds than the United States. It's not by much, and this is an extreme over-exaggeration, which is dishonest from Hasan.
The worst fucking infrastructure, the absolute
It is, but I'd argue it's for comedic effect. I think we've all exaggerated stuff for comedic effect. Like, this isn't honestly that big a deal.
biggest shithole on the planet. I fucking despise this nation.
I'd like to make it known that Hasan comes from an extremely wealthy family. His dad is a multi-billionaire, and he got an easy head start in his career thanks to his uncle hosting the Young Turks. This is a really privileged Nepo baby who has never experienced anything remotely.
All right, this isn't just going to be a whole video of you redoing, you know, playing the hits and redoing the classic talking points that everybody knows at this time, that Hasan is super capitalist, he comes from a wealthy family, he's skin-walking as a poor person when it suits his needs, he's white when it suits his needs, yeah, et cetera, et cetera.
Third world. During Hasan's rant, his designer dog Kaya gets up from her bed. For context, she'd been laying there for over 4 hours, and that's not really good for a dog like Kaya given her size and breed. I mean, she's a Tibetan Mastiff. Her size rivals the size of some lions and bears. She's a young dog with a lot of energy, and she should be allowed to roam. Any dog owner knows this, myself included.
True.
R.I.P. Buster. Miss you, buddy. Instead of
I mean, you gotta at least let him roam the house. Like, my dog will do zoomies around the house.
letting this young, energetic dog get up and roam around or maybe get some water, the idea of that infuriates Hasan even more. You see, Hasan has had this dog propped up behind him ever since he got her. She's no more than one of the toys on his shelf to him.
Is that she has a leash on right now on the elevated bed, so she can't like really get off of it.
Yeah, the she's a prop thing.
So
I'm hoping he finds some new clips or some new points to make. I feel like these have been done to death already. You're kind of late to this party.
she now knows to sit in place for hours and hours on end.
He appears to reach
Which is definitely not healthy for the dog.
for something on his desk very intently, and then the dog yelps. He turns around and calls her a big baby instead of checking on why the dog yelped. Almost
Yeah, they've made whole ass meme songs about this. Like, you're late to this party. You gotta bring something new to the table, Cameron.
as if he knows exactly
I mean, this is good for documentary sake, but you're not making a video documentary. You're making a content copy. These things are time sensitive, man.
why the dog yelled.
Such a first world problem, but it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Shock, 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 shock my dog. I can't. Just saying, it's been done already.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
It doesn't take you an expert like me to tell you that this clip looks really fucking bad for Hasan. Most people would go up and immediately check on why their dog cried out in pain. So naturally, the internet went berserk. Now, this isn't shocking. Hasan and internet backlash go quite well together. When Hasan's involved, every day.
Part of me wonders if it's intentional. I mean, not the getting caught shocking his dog thing. You can tell that, again, I expect him to bring that up in this content cop, but, you know, in past streams, you can tell that he was probably also doing it then, but he would mute his microphone first, so you never heard the dog yelp. Or maybe sometimes the dog just didn't yelp. Maybe he had the setting too high this time. Whatever. Point is, there's evidence of him doing this in the past. But part of me wonders if it's intentional. Not the shocking the dog part, but the letting it stay in the media so long. Because this would have been such an easy thing to navigate. Like, what should have been a nothing burger and just ignored. Even if you're not going to show the collar, just ignore it. Like, you could have just not addressed it. You could have just moved on. And it wouldn't have been a big deal. People only kept talking about it so long because you kept bringing it up and changing your story. And I'm wondering, like, was that intentional? Are you, like, manipulating the media here for attention?
Is a massive day for the unemployed.
I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory here.
What made this situation a little different is even his chat pushed back against him. This is rare and kind of gave me a little hope in the world. Look, the chat is like, what the fuck? He pauses the chat so nobody can see the live reaction. A quick side tangent, but Hasan's core audience has been tailor-made to stand by anything he does. He's at a point where he could stand in the middle of 5th Avenue and shoot somebody and he wouldn't lose any supporters, okay?
Yeah, nothing new yet. Keep going, Cameron, though. I mean, it's good for documentation's sake, but I'd argue he's presenting the information more entertaining than most people, so I guess I give him that. I'm on fire.
Now, this isn't
Not in the good way.
everyone. There have been
Jack.
longtime viewers who have left the community or who've been banned from the community for pretty mild criticism, all things considered.
My issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy that isn't super well versed on trans shit, brought on a known transphobe knowing he might bring up transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a Vosh at trans debates. I hope that the rest of your life is as horrible as it is every single day. Okay, there you go. I despise you. I despise you more than anything else on the planet. You are fucking cancer.
Then be better yourself.
Yeah, be better.
Maybe have a dog and it not be a part of your persona. If you don't want to fucking question when you're evasive, you're no different than the GOP. You're a 40-month
Turns out, even your most staunch supporters like dogs more than you.
subscriber, and you think I'm like the grand old party because I won't just sit there and be like, you guys are right. I'm actually abusive to my dog.
On top of that, there are portions of his audience who indeed give him some pushback, but never on a scale that actually covers his egregious behavior.
I'd argue this is more pushback that he's gotten from his own audience than any other controversy he's ever been in. They care more about the dog than America. Like, you can get them to turn on their own country. You cannot get them to turn on dogs.
When he promotes terrorist propaganda, no audience pushback. When he promotes violent rhetoric, no audience
Okay, so he is going to go there.
pushback. When he boosts the careers of serial doxers, no audience pushback. I could go on. Now keep this in mind for later in the video, but my point is the idea of his audience pushing back for the crazy shit he does is rare. So when people started saying free Kaya in his chat, he tries to explain the harsh reprimands he gave to his dog by saying that she's been spoiled and allowed to roam free in the house because of, and this is my favorite part, a landlord. Of course. In all this
We love the landlords. See, I can't do the accent. I'll give it to you, Cameron. You do the accent better than me. If anybody can mimic the accent that iDubbbz used, it was you, but also the joke's played out, so don't do it again.
chaos, he still manages to blame a landlord.
You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Yeah, his mother's a landlord. Hasan hates landlords, by the way.
Kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in
With my mother's blood.
their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
Oh, sorry. I guess his mom's exempt.
Can we do like a quick shake on the hand? We love landlords. Look. We love landlords.
Yes! I forgot who this guy is, but he's awesome.
We love landlords. We love them a lot. We're all against unions. They're not fair to the corporate companies. This is a crazy protest.
This is unironically how Nintendo fans talk about Nintendo.
Give me a fuck you! We are not friends after this. Immediately, the backlash begins. Not just from his chat, of course, but from the entire internet. People immediately deduced that this was likely Hasan using a shock collar on his dog to stay on the bed behind him. And it didn't just come from the usual suspects who we already know don't like Hasan. It came from everyone. The general speculation was, did Hasan just fucking use a shock collar on his dog for that? Now, from my perspective, I'm out taking my lovely girlfriend to dinner, and while waiting, I see this headline and kind of roll my eyes because while I am heavily critical of Hasan, I know that there are people who are super bad faith and uncharitable towards them just because they hate him that much, and he'd probably
You kind of did it in this with the France thing. I mean, yes and no. Kind of. A little bit.
do the same thing to them. However, then I actually watched the clip, and yeah, you don't fuck with the dogs, man.
Oh my god! Oh, is this an AI thing?
And to be clear, the controversy itself is not the idea of an e-collar or shock collar. It's the manner in which Hasan allegedly abused it. Shock collars can be useful to establish a perimeter for an outside dog in the form of an electric fence.
I mean, there's a lot of use for shock collars. A shock collar isn't an electric fence, and a shock collar are different things. I mean, they both do the same thing. A shock collar is fine for training when used properly. The point is, I don't even think it was the fact that I know I've said this before, but we're going to rehash it and say it again since this is all just kind of a rehash so far. I don't think it's the fact that he even shocked his dog. I mean, yeah, the setting might have been a bit too high, or the dog yelped because it startled him, but I don't think it's the fact that he shocked his dog. I think it's the why he shocked his dog, which is it moved a little bit. That's insane.
and most shock collars won't cause your dog to yelp
I think the focus should be on the why he shocked the dog, not that he shocked the dog.
out in pain. They shouldn't be at that high of a setting. It should be like a tapping sensation. And most importantly, they're rarely used. So naturally, the idea of someone shocking a dog on a high enough setting for it to yelp out in pain for the crime of not wanting to sit down behind for 8 hours to be a stream prop sounds really abusive towards the
There you go. He got there.
dog and would naturally cause headlines. So the internet detectives got to work quickly. My favorite character to emerge was none other than Detective Chair, or XQC, who took a break from free boot
Detective chair. Okay, that's funny.
reactions to go into full detective mode.
See right there? It seems to me
Are they playing the NCIS music? It should be. That's awesome.
that this roundish demarcation is the same one that's at the outside of the one that was shown. Not done yet.
Look, he definitely did it.
Not done yet.
He definitely did it.
So it would be indented with some serial number or some sticker on the inside, right? But in the one shown, it has nothing.
We can see it. We got it.
And over. A better press.
I mean, it's fun to make fun of the way he talks, but also he's not wrong. He did do the legwork.
Yeah, he definitely fucking did it. He definitely did it. Now, to the most die-hard Hasan fans and lapdogs, this type of backlash is horrifying. So the censorship and counter narratives began. This episode of K-9 Unit is brought to you by my socials and my lovely patrons and members. For behind the scenes content and live streams, be sure to check out my second channel, Chaotic Cameron. Join the Discord server and interact with the community. And don't forget to follow that Twitter and Instagram. Or you could support me like these lovely people by becoming a patron or channel member. And of course, don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button and subscribe, bitch. Reddit mods immediately took down posts talking
So aggressive. I mean, I like the video, but damn.
about it before, it got too big to ignore. And White Knights came up with the narrative that Kaya wasn't shocked by Hasan. No, her dew claw got stuck on her bed. Those are the only people who immediately spoke out, right? No. But they killed their
Of course not.
career over. So they. Do I have to? I just want one video,
Oh my God.
big video without mentioning these fucking freaks. I fucking hate these goddamn. So Anissa Jamha, wife of iDubbbz, both of whom refused
You cannot talk about Hasan without his cast of characters, man. The hangers-on are always going to be doing this.
to defend their longtime close
You're not going to be able to avoid them.
friends from rumors of killing their dog with fucking cheese. Decided to jump in front of a freight
Which, by the way, Anissa made dog food for their dogs, homemade, and included a lot of cheese. And the snarkers snapping at her was hilarious.
train to defend Hasan. During this, Anissa's fucking DID kicked in. Now she's not only a kinesiologist, professional boxing promoter, half Lebanese, etc., but she's also a dog trainer. And because of her
And whore. She's a whore. I'm calling her a whore. White trash whore.
wisdom and breadth of experience, she gave her expert
She didn't want Ian's last name because it sounded like white trash. She didn't want to instantly be white trash. She wanted to earn the title herself. That's why she got the tattoos. Whore.
opinion that because the dog wasn't allegedly wearing a shock collar during their visit, there's no way Hasan could have ever done that. She then continued to rant about it, saying even more dumb
Yeah. He didn't beat his wife while I was there. So obviously he never beats his wife. I've been over to his house many times. I've never seen him beat his wife. That's just not something he would do, man. You guys are lying.
shit. One of the responses was very ironic to me, but honestly, that's all the attention I'm willing to give this fucking freak today. Anywho, after that, Hasan catches wind of the drama brewing, immediately blames his enemies, even though it's already far surpassed those circles, and adopts the dew claw theory.
It started on D, then H3, then LSF is the classic pipeline. I'm gonna fucking die, dude.
God damn. How many Twitter tabs this time? Jesus Christ.
Yes, I am incredibly abusive to the not only
He hides his honesty behind an air of irony. He's not being ironic. He's being honest. Oh, hello, bud. How you doing over there?
best trained but also the best behaving and most spoiled dog on the planet is from when Kaya yelped. Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed.
So, for the sake of being thorough, let's take a look. Now, many people analyze using low-quality clips, but we're going to look at the source material where you can clearly see that
You can blame the low quality clips on Yeet. For whatever reason, he doesn't believe in resolutions higher than 480p.
she yelps before her paw even moves. And when it does move, it doesn't look like it gets stuck or even makes contact with the side of the bed. So the dew claw theory is unlikely, which is why it didn't last very long. Then of course you have the responses, and many responses there were. Not just from Hasan, but from his lapdog and many others in the media. A cover-up was manufactured, and while we will give some charitability, my goal as the leader of the K-9 unit is to uncover the truth. In doing so, before we see the rest of Hasan's responses, we need to look at the wealth of past evidence that was dug up within hours of the news breaking. And after seeing this, you might think Hasan is one sick puppy. Ah! What'd I do?
Okay, that's a good little Easter egg because he was recently... we haven't gone over his China stuff, but he simps for China now. All right, Hasan's gone east!
The first course of action people took to identify whether or not Hasan used a shot collar was to look for any mention of a shot collar in the past from Hasan, and they quickly found it. There are a couple of good examples, but the best one is a resurfaced clip of Lacey and Hasan talking about Hasan's dog trainers and the methods used to train Kaya, where shot collars are clearly mentioned.
What does he get trained to do? To everything.
Prongs don't come off fully dried.
He'll get training to like basically.
Many people already figured as much, but what was really damning was Hasan's history of questionable and abusive behavior towards dogs. Ow! Fuck, I'm trying to be serious. I don't normally do this, but I honestly feel like I should warn you guys that the following clips are kind of hard to watch, especially if you're a dog lover like me. Although watching me sit here getting shocked is probably, I mean, I know he's gonna fucking do it because I'm tough. Fuck!
Nah, it feels good. Oh, there's your thumbnail right there.
You! Ow! Don't hold it! Ow! Ow! In this first example, Hasan, while IRL streaming, grabs his dog by the tail and yanks it pretty hard, which is bad for the dog's spine. Any dog owner knows this. You don't even have to own a dog. You have to be 5 years old to learn that.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay. Come here. Hey. Motherfucker, come here. Stay. No, come here.
Damn it. You expect that kind of behavior out of maybe a 5-year-old who doesn't really know any better, but even then, like, the parents will tell you, hey, you can't do that, that hurts the dog. And all of that is really bad on its own, but the worst clip for me was the resurfaced clips of Hasan confining Kaya as a little puppy with his more aggressive dog, Fiona.
Very quickly, she will most likely recognize, she will very quickly learn that that's...
Yeah, we've seen all these so far. Come on, get to something new, Cameron. Dig deep. Do the work. If you're going to come this late to the party, you got to bring at least something new to the table.
Probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing Fiona, Fiona is going to bite. Oh, there we go. Good job, Fiona. You fucking tell her. One thing I will tell you,
Is this chat placing bets? Like, are we seriously just dogfighting now?
seen her. Kaya is really funny when she's scared. Being scared, but it gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. No, I want her to bite her. What do you mean? That they had to chop?
Yep, dogfighting now. Kaya, you shock attack. It's super effective.
Up it. I know Fiona wants out. She's not getting out, though. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go, ah, 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 and, like, run away. Run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. Oh, Fiona, stay in there. She needs to learn. See? See? She wants out. See?
The wind, children.
Did you see that?
His reasoning for doing this was to train Kaya not to mess with other dogs, I guess, but confining them like this just feels really
It's a terrible excuse.
cruel. They're fighting over toys in a bed. It's just like, it's so unfair, and she's clearly scared. But that doesn't matter to him. He thinks it's funny. He outright says it. He thinks this shit
Yeah, the confined space they're in, especially if the dogs aren't used to each other, is way too small.
is hilarious.
I want you guys to see what happens when she actually.
Like, they need to have room to be able to retreat if they don't get along until they can get used to each other's company. Usually do it like in an open area, like in a living room or something, you know, and then they got room to, you know, like run away and move if they need to.
Get scared. It's so fucking funny.
So at this point, in my humble opinion, I'd venture to say that Hasan is a pretty bad dog owner and seemingly has a history of abusing his pets. However, that's just my opinion, lawyers. So with that in mind, you might be wondering, if you've been frankly living under a rock, did he actually use a shock collar? And if he did, why do we only have one example? Both are fantastic questions, and in this video I aim to answer them no matter how obvious they already seem. And on the latter question, I'll tell you we don't just have one example, we now have many. Since the story broke, several clips have resurfaced of Hasan doing that same exact hand motion in the same direction, always while
Okay, so he is going to get to all the clips. God, Hasan's haircut is terrible in that. Jesus.
distracted by whatever the fuck his dog is doing.
A commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from.
Now you might be wondering, if he's choking his dogs, why isn't there a Yelp? Well, I got a few potential
He mutes the mic.
explanations for this, which will be talked about towards the end of the video, once we go over this situation. I can't keep that in the video. But it can be safely assumed that he is pressing a button to signal to Kaya that she's doing something wrong and needs to go back to her place. Ow! Oh! We know this because for whatever reason, Hasan has a multi-camera setup like it's fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. And in the overhead view, we can clearly...
Okay, the Five Nights at Freddy's bit's pretty good. I thought he was going to go the security camera route like everyone else did. Hey, FNAF. FNAF Hasan Piker edition. It's DLC.
You see him push this remote out of the frame.
Wide shot. Boom.
Yes, again.
I got.
Go to the camera, huh?
Now with all that pretty damning evidence out of the way, and everyone and their mother talking about it, literally everyone and their mother, it was on Fox News. Can Hasan reasonably explain this situation? No. Okay, end the video. Ow! Fuck!
I can't tell if what he's using right there is offensive or not. Also, I don't care.
So as I said, Hasan's initial response same day was to deny the caller and adopt the dew claw theory. That obviously didn't work. So here's a new stream for him to explain away his actions.
Yeah, he's got a new narrative. Try to keep up, guys.
In which he does what he probably should have done the stream before, which was show the fucking collar. So let's see. Show me, Hasan. Show me you're not a sociopath.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost.
If it has a tracker, why does it need the air tag? Or are you referring to the air tag as the tracker? Yeah, I never understood his explanation. I mean, obviously, he's just talking out his ass because everyone figured out he's lying. But still, like, I don't understand why he did this. This is the part where I was like, is this intentional? Like, do you know this is going to get attention and that's why you're doing it?
Oh, so he did have a remote collar. Man, it does look suspiciously exactly like the one that shocks. Is that fucking electrical tape? Look at that little grin. He knows exactly what he's doing. Also, I'm going to state the obvious and say that tape has not nearly enough dog hair for this to have been a spontaneous occurrence, as he's trying to play it off in this clip.
Can you just show the collar, shut everyone up? XU said he would donate $50K to a shelter if he did. Okay. Sure.
He later said he put the tape on to cover a phone number. That wouldn't make sense if this was spontaneous and not a pre-planned showcase, as he plays it off in this clip as he's responding to a chat.
Yeah. So far, it's rehashed. We all know he's lying. He's just going over all the points. But I guess it's good to document him. But come on, bring something new to the table, Cameron.
chatter who says XQC is gonna donate 50K if he can prove it's just a vibration collar.
Hasan, you're really fucking dumb.
He had a whole fucking day to think of something, and the fact that he didn't show the collar the day people were bitching was suspicious enough. People were probably expecting him to switch out the collar for one that doesn't shock, but he couldn't even think that fucking far ahead, or maybe he couldn't overnight it.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
So him showing the collar immediately confirmed that he indeed was using a shock collar, and it also confirmed the model, which notably has physical difference from the non-shock version, which vibrates only.
Closely match the ET300 Mini Educator half-mile remote e-collar, which does have shock prongs. It seems to match in shape,
Come on, dude.
in the positioning
Oh, you died.
of the charging port, in the texture of the plastic, unlike
Hey, you're doing XQC's job.
this one with the much more curvy light.
Loner QC. XQ box. I don't know. Come back to me. I can think of something better.
Than the one Hasan has. This one, which is vibrate only, also has its charging point on the side. The one Hasan has the charging point in the middle, much like the shocking version, where the prongs that could deliver the shock are simply removable. You can just remove them.
Soon, people actually contacted the company who makes the collar, and sure enough, they confirmed, hey, that's the shock collar with the prongs cut off and electrical tape over it. Well, since he already showed it accidentally, I can tell you it's a perfect match to mine with 2 buttons to shock, one
Yes, everyone bought that exact same collar so they could look at it and make this point.
black, one red, and 1 button to vibrate. Do you hear it? It's got the same interface, and guess what? It lights up. Oh, you could use it as a flashlight. See, this what?
At least he's actually demoing the unit. I'll give him credit there. Everyone else just kind of shows it and doesn't actually like do all the functions it has to show that it matches.
That was the shock button. Now, this story blew up so big that even the mainstream media...
I'm wondering if he'll get flagged for like shocking himself so many times in this. Like if that's gonna get him flagged, because everybody else seems scared to do it. Like even Ethan was gonna wear it, and his like staff is like, don't. So I'm wondering if this will. Cameron, let me know if this gets you flagged, man. Let me know. Let me know if you took a hit for this. So I'll know if I need to edit it out. Damn.
Caught wind, which marks some of the first mainstream negative press that Hasan has ever gotten. Many don't know that Hasan has a lot of connections within mainstream journals. And no, I'm not talking about this creature who is more of a joke than anything that could remotely ever...
Don't believe your eyes, guys. It's not a creature. Don't believe your eyes. It's a journalist, I swear.
Be described as a journalist, but actual figures in mainstream journalism. They've written puff pieces about him in the past, done cutesy little interviews, and have called him the Joe Rogan of the left. But this time, although there were a lot of defense articles later on, initially it wasn't so peachy. Yo, shout out to fucking Forbes, this is hilarious. Beyond the mainstream reactions, you had everyone assuming the worst of Hasan, even his friends like Mrs. Chestnut. Jellywig and QT Cinderella got a lot of heat for it, and man, QT Cinderella is just treating herself like a doormat. That troglodyte fucking mongoloid, what's her face? Vanilla Mace threw her under the bus. That's a whole different story. I just wanted to say, QT, ditch the friends. Watch Content Cop Hasan Piker, please. I feel bad in a sense, but you guys really need that criticism, okay? Because you guys are just getting stomped on, and you don't need this, but you do it to yourself, and it's the company you keep, okay? And if you've watched the Content Cop on Ludwig, you know that Hasan, at this point, in his mind, he needs to get the narrative back. So he calls the orbiters for reinforcement. But will they be enough to save this? So as the...
Also, let me know if that got you flagged. I'm trying to figure out what's okay to keep and what's not. Can't believe I hit the railing and not him.
Days go by, Hasan continues to deflect the scandal, calling it a psyop by the Jews because he's pro-Palestine. He's thinking everyone's schizophrenically looking at all his arm movements.
Guys that don't even know Kaya's name, coming in here saying you'll be. I know. Can we just move on, please? Because the memes were funny in the first couple of days, but now the only people that still are like actively pushing it are people who are genuinely mentally ill in the way that like anytime my fucking arm moves around.
He does a little gesture I thought was a little gay. that the gays might like. He likes to queer bait, I think is what it's called. He claims he was going for his gate button, which is clearly on the opposite side of the desk.
Unlock the gate or some shit. Like, I do have a button on my desk for the gate, right? And I unlock the gate, and obviously, if you have a dog, you know this already, when they hear that the gate is unlocked, they perk up. They're like, oh my God, he shocked her again.
He also said he wasn't reaching for any remote. He was reaching for some of these bad boys, which is false.
Yeah,
what were you reaching for in the clip? What do you think?
Really? I forgot about the Zen one. This is the worst excuse. This is why I say it has to be intentional. He is just fucking with people now. I know we don't want to give Hasan that kind of credit, but no one's this stupid.
That's where all my fucking Zentins are.
Listen, I've seen enough Turkey Tom to know how to deploy a Zen, and you could see no upper decky was
Turkey Tom live stream reference
ever deployed. See? Because right here, these were never deployed. He's a little liar. Clearly this isn't working, and Hasan needs some better defense. My guy made the HDF. So then Hasan starts calling everyone.
Everyone, I need your help. My feelings are hurt.
We've seen this in action before. Just watch the Ludwig one. And of course, now that he's getting a shit ton of hate for all of that, he's gonna lie about it.
This comes from a video that I uploaded almost...
It's like when DSP purposefully plays bad so he can get clipped. Yeah, like, you know DSP's doing it on purpose. Like, they reached a point in this where I think Hasan just leaned into it in a way that would get him clipped. And then eventually just leaned into the meme and just laughs about it now. But I think, like, there were phases to it. And I think there did reach a point where he just leaned into it.
2 years ago. I uploaded this video called...
Seriously, no one's that stupid.
Huge streaming drama. Now, the reason I uploaded this video is because it was February 27th. I had a sponsor and I wanted to make a lot of money. So I uploaded a video that talked about Hasan saying that streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. I poked fun at Hasan, and then I went on to do a sponsored ad read. I forget for what sponsor. And then filled up some bullshit, called it a day, made some money. Easy gig. Until Hasan reacted to it on stream. And then the video...
Till Daddy got mad.
Got a bit brigaded by Hasan fans who are upset. And the sponsors, not so happy these days. I don't know if you know this. When Hasan comes up for sponsored deliverables. So I took it down. Because of that, again, 18 months ago, I had dealt with people who now thought that, hey, Hasan messaged me. He made the boss call. I had to take down the video.
We all...
Oh, did he actually reference Cameron there?
I don't know what we saw on his live stream, okay, Ludwig? You're not getting away with that. You can't lie about it. I know it's embarrassing.
Such a fake fuck. Like, did you actually get the attention of Ludwig? He didn't say your names. I guess it doesn't count. I don't think Ludwig's actually going to accidentally shout you out. Good try, though.
Fucking thing to do, using someone who you're friends with.
And like, this is like the end of the world. Hasan's mad.
Call Hasan and apologize.
Hasan's mad. I've got to get SpongeBob back.
Why is Hasan mad? What did I do? What did I do?
I'm sorry, Hasan Patcher.
Because I'm a mogul male? I feel like everything I said was fine. Am I crazy? Farmed for views?
Yes, you are.
Oh, well, I mean, shit. If that's the deal, I'll just fucking pull him out of the thumbnail, and then I feel like it doesn't really...
Please.
I mean, I'll edit the video entirely. I don't want to make Daddy mad.
Take my offering.
That's...
Oh, he is doing the accent.
So that's a change on the fly, baby.
With every streamer trying...
Okay. Oh, no, he's just playing his old video. Okay, you get a pass, Cameron. Continue.
In and the call's now been received, people start deflecting and claim it's okay because they've met Kaya. Oh, I've met Kaya. She's a precious dog. She's not getting abused. She lives...
There's no way Bill Cosby actually S.A.'d all those girls. I've met Bill Cosby. He's a nice guy. I've met him. Therefore, I know he's not bad. That's how that works, right?
It's a great life. Let me show you an example of Kaya's life.
Unironically, there were people defending Bill Cosby when it first came out with those defenses.
Loved this edit. This edit made my day.
Half of the goddamn country is like a lobotomy recipient. What the fuck? What do we do? It's over. It's fucking done.
Oh my god, I haven't seen this one. Okay, here's something new.
It's done.
Yes. Freedom! Unironically, strapping a GoPro to a dog was a dope idea.
He's brown. He's brown. He's a brown Muslim guy. He's a brown Muslim guy. He's gonna do 9/11.
Ah! Every fucking day, bro. He wants to globalize the enchilada.
That dog is plotting your doom. He's just plotting your death behind you. Dog hates you, bro.
The enchilada.
This guy's actually fucking insane, dude. Something's wrong. There's a few screws loose up there, bro.
Is that what it takes to be a popular streamer? Should I just start screaming enchilada and random nonsense and then I'll get a bunch of views? Is that what I'm doing wrong?
Yes, I saw the Hasan drama. It makes...
Because if that's what I got to do, I'll just keep my regular job, thanks.
You want to go like this. People that want Hasan fucking dead were like, he used a shot caller and he's abusing. And then...
Who is this white trash whore? Is she related to Anissa?
And Kaya yelps, like whatever. Kaya lays back down.
Every time Hasan gets into a drama, like a new dick writer comes to prominence. It's crazy. It's like fucking multiplying.
Thanks that people are going to see. They're like editing his picture and turning up the fucking contrast where he showed the collar to be like, no, look, he put tape over it to fucking. As somebody who's met fucking Kaya, because all these people on the internet, I'm like, I fucking met that damn dog. That dog is like the sweetest fucking dog ever.
As someone who met Kaya, like it makes you special that you met a dog. I hate these people. I hate anyone who starts with as a thing anyway, as their way of like establishing credibility.
And she's like the happiest girl in the fucking world. That dog is living lavish. Like, y'all wish you lived Kaya's life. Like, it's that dog is spoiled like a fucking motherfucker. And then also to people who are like, well, he's on stream so long every day, and then the dog just has to lay there all day. I'm like, and what about y'all's dogs when y'all are at work?
So basically,
they roam the house because we don't lock them in one spot. Also, it's not happening while he's at work. Well, I mean, I guess it is while he's at work, but most of us don't take our dogs to work and force it to sit in one place. What is this bitch on about?
One time this Mongoloid came to Hasan's house, Kaya was never shocked. So that means it never could ever happen. If you've heard one of them say this, you've heard all of them say this. One of my favorite responses was from Valkyrie, who probably dating Hasan, according to Ethan Klein. I don't know. If that was private information, I don't think Ethan should have leaked that, as much as I really don't.
Nah, it's the internet's worst kept secret at this point.
Like Hasan. People should have their privacy, but that doesn't mean I hate Ethan or anything. I just thought it was probably not the best thing to do. Anywho, Hasan's alleged girlfriend with a brown nose decides...
Internet's worst kept secret. Besides, they're both influencers, so fair game. I don't agree with this. She's a civilian shit and we're treating her like she's a regular girlfriend. She's not. She's just not.
And when I said brown nose, I meant poopy, okay? To be clear, okay? I meant poopy. She sniffed his ass so much, she's got poopy on it. With that poopy on her nose, she decides to use the Hasan tactic of saying, well,
first of all, the clip did look horrible. The clip was really bad. It was so bad. And it's understandable why everyone...
Why was it bad?
Everyone was freaking out about it, but I can verify that Kaya is the most loved and spoiled and just the most well-trained and best little baby or big baby that I have ever been around and that I have ever seen.
Imagine being retarded, being enough to date Hasan. It's got to be for money or clout, right? I mean, like, I'll give a pass to it if it's for reasons like, yeah, he's rich. Like, I think that's a fair trade. You get access to all this wealth, but you have to put up and sleep with Hasan. This is the one time I'll give gold digging a pass. Like, okay, well.
So, big baby.
Damn.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. You would think that this kind of outrage, we would have seen it towards like the genocide and stuff, but this priorities in this world are not where
she is struggling though, man. She is really struggling here.
Where they should be.
I forgot how bad this clip was.
I don't see this kind of outrage for the genocide. Yeah, you're right. I see people rioting on the streets and college campuses and everything about Hasan's dog collar. That's what I see. But I only see a little internet backlash.
You didn't go to the Kaya protest, Cameron? It was like nationwide. It was the Million Kaya March. You didn't go? I should have took pictures.
Over the genocide. That's what's happening. Are you fucking stupid? There is...
Yes. Yes, she is.
Substantially more outrage over the genocide in Gaza, dude. What are you talking about? But it's a horrible deflection. It's like...
None of them ever know what they're talking about. It's kind of the point. These people couldn't point to Gaza on a map.
Yeah, let me use the dead carcass...
I mean, neither can I, but I don't pretend like I can.
...of these children to defend my alleged boyfriend in a scandal. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's fucked up. Now, to Valkyrie's credit, she did apologize for this horrible comparison after facing some backlash, which she's probably not used to. I don't really see her getting in a lot of controversy.
About LSF, I messaged Nick Polam and I messaged Asmongold. I asked both of them, I was like, hey, I don't really use Reddit a whole lot, but like, do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea if I respond to a post and be like, oh, I understand where you guys are coming from. I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry. I should have definitely like spoken about it differently. And both of them reassured me that it's a good idea to not, because I know they're like, they're Reddit people. So I was like, they both said, they're both very nice. And they both said, yeah, don't respond. It's not a good idea.
She decided to blame her bronchitis and her period for her horrible choice of words.
The timing of when I bring...
That's the go-to for every woman, dude.
Bring up certain topics and how I talk about them.
That's how periods work, right? Periods make you lie.
Probably wasn't the best idea to talk about such serious...
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but that's a side effect, isn't it?
...things after a 12-hour stream while sick with bronchitis, jet lagged, on my period, hasn't eaten in 12 hours besides half a chopstick.
She also talked about how she
has all the excuses. Jesus.
Called in some reinforcements and talked to Asmongold for some advice, and her audience didn't like that, so...
I apologize to my community. It was probably so hurtful and so jarring. I'm under a rock, and that's my fault. So I think everyone...
Just stop talking.
Including myself, should be more aware of, you know, what's going on in the world and what people are saying.
You need to be more aware of the world and stuff.
I just like, it is my fault.
So brave. So brave. Such base takes.
At the end of the day, that is my fault. It's literally no one's fault but my own.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he has opinions I can't agree with. Better distance. That's all he's good for. You can't like Asmongold. Fuck, sorry, I didn't know that he had opinions I didn't like. She then went on to play the Virtue Signal Olympics, and oh my, it's embarrassing. It's so bad. Ow! Fuck, sorry. Trans lives, human rights, I like good things. Ow. Ah, is that not good enough? Now let's jump into photo forensics genius, Dr. Tits, Mrs. Denims, the booby streamer who's known for not much, honestly. Notably, she's being sued for copyright infringement.
I will say so far, Cameron, I am proud of you. You are learning. You are evolving. These content cops are getting better, and we don't have to hear that stupid accent that the iDubes did anymore. Huh. Good. The joke landed one time. You learned. I'm proud of you. Continue. You may continue.
And it's only getting worse for her. But she chimed in with...
He says before finishing the video, expecting the accent to make a comeback.
Just play it.
First of all, the product can't be turned into a vibrating collar, for starters. Second, the taped photo is fucking...
Yeah, no one's watching her for her takes, bro.
Doctor, dude. You fell for misinfo. Congratulations, bro. This image, you can clearly see the tape. The tape image is a doctored photo. I took this from the VOD directly. And when you look at the fucking artifacting on these photos, it's very obviously a fucking Photoshop job.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about Photoshop.
Like, you literally fell for misinfo. Congrats. You can just hate Hasan, by the way. You can just say, I don't like him.
Yeah?
It can be both. I don't like him, and I think he shocked his dog and lied about it repeatedly. It can be two things.
Keep that one in mind. Keep the tape isn't real in mind. Now, let's go into another classic. Frogan fucking downplayed the scandal, calling it dribble and all this.
And Hasan got canceled. For what? Or for Kaya?
Eco Marco Frogan.
That's a disaster. I've been seeing that shit all over my timeline.
Sorry, I'm doing the translator thing every time she talks. Eco Marco Dog Game Kaya.
But he cleared his name.
She should just stay
Eco Marco Innocent.
out of drama. Although she's been going wild on Twitter, let me tell you.
Ah! Oh! This looks like... Did you guys watch Dragon Ball Super? Look, it's the only anime I watch. It's the only one I know, so let me have my one reference. Did you guys watch Dragon Ball Super? Where they had that team, I forgot what universe they're from, but they made fun of Sailor Moon and they did the thing where they go through the transformation and then they all turn into fat chicks.
She's been... Now, these responses aren't good. Hopefully, we can get a credible source of information to chime in and really save this, because this is getting pretty bad. I feel like every response these people make it only worse for Hasan, actually. Maybe they should stop talking. Thankfully, journalists...
This is why I think it's all intentional and that they're in on it. They're getting their marching orders.
Genius Taylor Lorenz is on the case. Taylor Lorenz's knee-jerk reaction was to call it Gamergate bullshit. She is built like a Gamergate. After her mess of tweets, Taylor Lorenz dropped a video for us all to watch. And normally I wouldn't pivot to someone else's video other than the subject we're talking about, but this is just so beautiful that I feel like we need to give it a little...
Hey, if it's new stuff, let's see it.
Reaction, a little time.
For the past week, the internet has been dominated by the conspiracy theory that Twitch streamer Hasan Piker abused his dog using a shock collar during a Twitch...
Don't believe your eyes, guys. Wait, is this the clip where she says that?
...live stream.
It's a conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy. I don't like to put chemicals in the water that are turned into freaking dog shock.
To be clear, zero evidence that his dog Kaya was even wearing...
Really? Zero? Really?
...a shock collar during that live stream. Kaya is pictured wearing a canvas collar with a little AirTag holder in it in the original clip, where she yelped once after seemingly catching her nail on the dog bed.
That's false, and Hasan has...
Seemingly. So even she can't, like, commit to that one.
...has actually adopted this theory, for a little bit at least.
She knows what journalism speak to use to keep from getting sued.
That the dog wasn't even wearing the collar. But in the clip, you can clearly hear him say, this is the collar everyone's talking about.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one.
Kaya is pictured wearing a canvas collar with a little AirTag holder in it in the original clip, where she...
And even he holds up the collar that doesn't match the description that she's saying.
She yelped once after seemingly catching her nail on the dog bed.
There's the AirTag.
Okay, it's not rocket science. The dog was wearing the shock... Fuck you! Fuck you! His dog was wearing this shock collar.
Anyway, my point is I just want you guys to be able to recognize when you see this stuff and when you see somebody posting a bunch of blurry screenshots online and when you see like this type of manufactured outrage and you watch these goalposts change and change and change, that should be a sign for you to slow down and think twice. And also realize that video footage or photos and visual media can be very convincing.
That's right, evidence can be very convincing, but don't believe it.
You guys, video can be very convincing. Those pesky videos of people doing certain things can really make you think they're actually doing those things. It can be very convincing.
It's very convincing when you see a person do a thing with your own eyes, but you can't believe your eyes, guys.
Yeah, don't believe your eyes because...
Oh, it is the clip. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe the evidence you saw with your own eyes. Believe me. I'm a journalist, maybe. Well, formerly.
Again, you guys would fall for... This is the whole... Like, you say don't believe your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Don't believe your eyes. Believe actual...
Her chat's even, like, laughing at her because she said that. She's realizing how crazy that sounds.
Journalism. Yeah, don't believe your eyes.
Oh, she's not real. This is not a real person. Don't believe your eyes. Don't. Wait, not happening. Don't believe your eyes. Believe real journalism. The real American journalism. We love China. Ignore
What's
all
real
the
journal?
horrible
What kind of real journalism doesn't include evidence?
governmental policies on child labor and, you know, slavery and censorship. Ignore all of that about China. We love China because we trust true American journalists, okay? Don't believe your eyes!
What do people not do? Again, look at the actual collar.
Oh, what? No, hey, Taylor, hey! You can't look at the collar, your eyes. You gotta look at the journalism.
What do people not do? Again, look at the actual collar. Like, talk to people that spend time with it. Talk to the dog trainer. Talk to people that walk the dog. Like, all of those people can vouch that this dog is not abused.
Talk to people.
Get eyewitness accounts who saw that the thing didn't happen. Don't believe the video that recorded it happening. Obviously, you should just take people at their word. The people I tell you to talk to that agree with Hasan.
Talk to other people who take care of the dog, not Hasan, okay? Because the question is about the other people who take care of the dog, not how Hasan treats the dog. What?
After Hasan revealed the vibration collar on
She wants the D so bad, Cameron.
stream, bad
Not yours, Hasan's, by the way. I don't know. She might want yours too. That chick's weird.
actors attempted to leverage the fact that he put a small piece
I hate fuck you.
of tape on the back.
Whoa! I thought the tape didn't exist. Denims! I thought I fell for misinfo!
The taped photo is fucking doctored, dude. You fell for misinfo. Congratulations, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna put my ears back for that. It's almost as if they're two conveniently shaped circular objects that are covered by that electrical tape. The charging port, why is it the same as the shock variant, huh?
Piece of tape on the back to conceal his phone number, which is like written in Sharpie on the back of the little vibration box.
There is no way you're fitting a fucking phone number on the back of this. Like, I know how Hasan has a...
Obviously, you don't have the same model as him. Why are none of you reviving me? There's literally nothing going on here. What are you doing? What are you... I hate my team so much.
tiny head, but I've met him in person and gave him a little fist bump, so I know he doesn't have tiny hands and a comically small Sharpie. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's unlikely.
Evidence that he somehow secretly modified and soldered down shock
It wasn't a secret. We can all see he did that.
collar prongs, something that would basically be like impossible to do, like impossible.
It's impossible to buy electrical tape. Impossible!
Impossible? What are they made of? Titanium? Superman's body with...
They're made of mithril. Unobtainium.
Is used in these fucking shock collars? You could take the prongs off really easily, as demonstrated here. And it's pretty easy to get some pliers and cut off those screws. And guess what?
That is way more work than Hasan's ever done in his life.
It's really easy to...
So obviously there's your evidence that he didn't do it.
Solder those screws right back.
Unironically, that might be the best defense he has.
God.
I'll pause here to say that I've met Kaya IRL.
She's met Kaya, bro.
I have never seen her in a shock collar. I've spoken.
Did you ask the dog if she's ever worn a shock collar? I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Asking people? Did you ask Kaya? Where's the exclusive interview, Taylor?
To people who have walked Kaya, babysit Kaya, probably spent hundreds of hours with this dog. And according to everyone I spoke to, in 0 instances has she ever been abused.
Other than on video. Other than the on video.
Other than the one time we all saw it happen, yeah.
But it's...
Yeah, exactly. Don't believe your eyes.
I don't care if you've met the dog. If the dog loved you and was nice to you and didn't look abused. I'm sure there's a lot of kids who go to school who don't look abused, but when they go home, they're just getting fucking haymakers.
Who knows why?
Okay, the obvious talking points that everyone used as a defense, but he's not wrong. I mean, it's obvious, but still. Damn, how did I not kill that guy?
Kaya yelped that like one day, but she is literally a dog.
Who knows? The most logical explanation is he shocked her. All the evidence is pointing that this is a psyop. And because she is a former mainstream journalist, she's great at it. But it's just so laughably bad because she's doing it in influencer spaces and she doesn't have a bunch of old boomers to convince on text. She has to do it on video to young people who are a lot smarter than her.
Kaya's also literally only yelped like that once, like in all of Hasan's years of streaming. It's not like this is some regular thing.
7 more and you're not allowed. Ow! 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 Fuck, stop! Fuck! Seriously! Ow! Ow! What was I saying? Oh yeah, when it's small enough, it's supposed to feel like a little scratch, but maybe a pinch. But when it's like high, yeah, it's gonna make you yell.
And also, what's crazy to me too is shock collars, which are commonly used in dog training. They're not like tasers. They usually give like a crawling sensation.
It depends on the setting and the size of the dog you're using it on.
On a dog's skin.
So this is the strat, right? And this is what I thought Hasan was gonna do initially, right? Outright deny it, saying, but even if I did, it's not that bad, right? And then outright admit to doing it and saying, oh, but this is so bad faith, and I never lied about it once. It's the gaslight brigade he does constantly throughout every controversy he's been in. In fact, recently, he didn't deny it when our Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, you've seen him, curly hair, crazy guy, pointed it out after being asked.
Okay, pretty good Trump impression. Another few points for this content cop. Yes, we're keeping score because we're going to compare it to the next to the other guy's content cop. That's right. That's right, Cameron. You're being judged. Okay, you are in the ring against Nick Nobody. Keep it up. You're winning so far.
About it on an interview.
You don't have to zap him.
No.
Hasan.
Not like Hasan Piker. No.
Wasn't that disgusting?
No electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're not that they're bad people.
Yes.
If you can actually cause suffering to an innocent animal, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people.
Can't believe this got referenced by the vice fucking president.
As well.
So we're kind of at that stage already.
I guess the vice president shouldn't believe his us either, huh, Taylor?
He's trying to do this in this video while denying the shot collar, but saying, but it's not that bad. We know. It's the manner in which it was abused and on such a high setting that it made the dog yelp. That's the problem.
The idea that Piker is somehow secretly abusing his dog and shocking Kaya until she's in pain repeatedly is...
I mean, it's a pretty poorly kept secret if the vice president of the United States can reference it.
Just completely made up in people's heads.
Well, now you're like blowing up the allegation, okay? He wasn't sitting there with the button, and I'm gonna use the vibrate for this, going... It's pretty obvious what happened.
The idea that dozens of high-profile guests on Piker's stream and every single person who's ever spent any meaningful time with Kaya would all be involved in some secret, years-long, elaborate cover-up is insane.
No, it's not. That's also not what people are arguing. People are arguing...
It is not nearly as insane as the stuff you've defended in the past, or the conspiracy theories that you've come up with against Ethan. Bitch.
Arguing that Hasan's doing this. Not that anybody else really knows that well, but also not that they don't know, because QT was in that same stream where the shot collar remote was very...
Am I seriously the only engineer in this match? Jesus.
Visible.
Like, literally, if you believe this, you have lost touch with reality.
Thanks, Taylor. Don't believe your eyes, Lorenz. Thank you, Taylor. Do not believe your eyes, Lorenz, for telling me that. And with that, we'll move on. But thank you, Taylor. Very cool. What a fucking idiot. So clearly the reinforcements like Taylor Lorenz aren't really helpful, and she's been flip-flopping throughout all of her responses, but she's not the only one. See, the reinforcements that Hasan initially called weren't good enough, so he needed to call his friends back in.
Do I think Hasan shocks his dog? I have no fucking clue. I think he lied about having a shock collar. I think he 100% had a shock collar based off what's on my For You page. Maybe I'm getting psyoped.
You are. Well, you're just getting caught dick riding, actually.
He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her. But that 100% is a shock collar, as a fact. I feel like that shit is 100% a shock collar. But I got no clue.
My team just straight up doesn't.
And I think when you come in and you say, oh no, you're going to get the Hasan call now, I think like you are like genuinely pathetic.
Alert! Alert! Hasan's feelings were hurt. Alert! Alert!
That's cool. It's neat. Rhymes.
Hasan's feelings were hurt.
Why is Hasan mad? What did I do?
Jellywig was back on it. After initially saying that Hasan was clearly lying and that it was definitely a shock collar, he flips on it.
After my stream, I got close-up pictures of the shock collar on my mother's life. I didn't see prongs. I'm pretty...
His mother's gonna die.
Sure it's a vibrate collar. So maybe I should have said 99% sure instead of 100. I'm not making any other comments about whether he has a shock collar, has shocked or whatever. I never made a comment saying
he's not dick riding. He gave himself a 1% margin of error.
shocked her to begin with, but I just genuinely saw a picture of it after. It did have tape, and the tape was, I think it was covering or had his phone number on it or some shit. That's what the tape was.
Buddy, did your girlfriend not tell you that it was a shock collar?
No, there's no shock. Like the electric
Oh, there's been a communication breakdown. Trouble in paradise.
prongs are taken out of it.
This is how you know the relationship won't last, when you're unable to communicate with your significant other.
But here's my thing, right?
Like it's only a vibrate. Like there's a setting for vibrate and there's a setting for shock.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So there's only since the prongs are in it only vibrates. I'm at his house. I looked at the collar. The collar is taped off
32.
where I think there would be prongs.
Yeah.
There's no zap. There's only a vibrate function.
Yeah. So
What's the max level?
And now Ludwig is really trying to backpedal away from Hasan after the backlash to his backlash.
To be clear, I want no beef with anyone.
He's vegan.
Hasan's community, Asm's community, Destiny's community. The last time I did, I think Destiny wished death upon Slime and the rest of the podcast.
He embarrassed you pretty thoroughly, which is saying a lot, because it came from Destiny. When the sex pest is able to embarrass you, you have failed.
If what I said offended you, I apologize deeply.
It's very clear a lot of these people are extremely
I'm reading my PR statement. These apologies aren't real.
Spineless for deciding to flip-flop in defense of their friend, and it feels like you really can't trust these people's character if they're really gonna do that. It's very clear the Gaslight Brigade, and I question people who deliberately at their age decide to continue with this, right? It's not like these are teenagers. These are full-grown adults, and yeah, they have the capacity to make mistakes, but the double down and the flip-flopping, they're actively defending this behavior. It's a Gaslight Brigade, and it's not cool. If I were Ludwig, I'd be questioning QT's relationship with Hasan, because, I mean, you do you, but what the fuck?
Hasan. Naughty.
Hasan is naughty.
Addicted to Zins. Addicted to Zins. Posts his package online. Tells his friends to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, "You can see my dick in this." And I said, "Hasan, I'm not looking." And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, "Look."
Sounds like he's hitting on you. Sounds like the low-key, I want you to see it because I think you'll like it tactic.
Look. And I said, "I'm not looking."
And in this situation, one of my favorite clips is just such obvious bad faith, lying to cover for Hasan.
Saw someone who provided info of the caller when he showed it. He took out the contact points and put electrical tape over it. I watched the same clip.
She should go back to porn.
There's no tape. And you can't take those points out. You cannot cut the prongs off man, that's what I'm saying. The cope is so hard with a lot of people on this.
The electric prongs are taken out of it.
Why does
But here's my thing, right?
Oh, I don't want to watch any more of this.
I never get tired of seeing that clip. To just get proven wrong, be like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh, I don't want to watch this. This is a lie. Don't believe your eyes. Taylor to Reds. Let's go.
Yeah, don't believe your eyes.
So the aftermath with this individual, Sasha Grey, has been fucking insane to say the least. So she started off by DMCAing people who were sharing this, then eventually finally said, oh, Hasan actually was lying by omission. I guess after reconsidering the QT clip. So she's flip-flopped, but now she's telling the truth. So let's be clear and debunk the lies. It is very easy to take the prongs off of this collar. Very easy thing to do. The best photo forensics you can do can prove that this is the same collar that Hasan is using on Kaya.
Has its charging point on the side. The one Hasan has the charging point in the middle, much like the shocking version.
And once we get to our conclusion, we will talk about just how fucked is this situation really. But if you have to ask me, yes, this is a lie, Gaslight Brigade, and it's a shock collar. The point of this segment is not just to show that, yeah, this whole defense against Collargate is this huge Gaslight Brigade, because it is, and it's obvious that he's lying about it, but it's to show that this is just Hasan's playbook. Whether it be being a propagandist for China, the biggest terrorist supporter, being blatantly anti-Semitic, or, you know, whatever the fuck else, you know, showing terrorist propaganda. No matter what the controversy is, this is what he does. He lies about it, very obviously. He tries to make the thing that he's lying about not seem so bad, and then he later admits it, but saying, but you're crazy for calling me out for that. He'll call these people mentally ill stalkers. Everything's an attack from Israel. And a lot of the time it works on his audience. And when he started to notice that this isn't actually working as well as I'd hoped.
Yeah, they like the dog more than him.
He starts kicking and screaming. And I feel like because this
throwing a little temper tantrum.
Controversy wasn't inherently political, it was a lot harder for him to weasel his way out of because it was a bad optical look on anyone he was around. And in my opinion, it kind of should be. See, I'm not pro-censorship, but I'm also not against the idea of, shitty people not getting handouts. If we all have to follow these arbitrary rules that we didn't want, why does this one guy get to get away with it? And the fact is, Twitch, even in this situation, has done everything possible to ignore Hasan when it comes to him breaking the rules. It is very obvious, there's a clear bias, and it's a problem. Ow! I wasn't even... Why? But in this situation, for the first time, we're seeing the lies not work for Hasan. And it's very clearly taking a toll on Hasan.
Okay, I'm digging the transitions. The low-key China glazing meme it's good. It's good. I mean, I'd argue that that should be in a content cop about him, but I'm guessing you're saving that for another one. This is the K-9 edition.
Now, luckily for Hasan, he got a bit of a lucky break during the peak of the Collargate drama as Twitch drama went fucking insane. Emiru, a popular Twitch streamer, the biggest female
Dude, referring to that as a lucky break. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's a bad look.
Streamer, I believe, was publicly sexually assaulted at TwitchCon, and then Twitch had an awful response. Again, I really need to make a video about Twitch. And then shortly after, Emiru gave her allegations against Ms. Kiff, which were pretty fucking damning, and that took all the attention away from Hasan, which is exactly what he needed. So, how did he feel?
I can't stand any of you dumb fucks in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single fucking day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate fucking streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single fucking person who thinks that the peak of activism is just being the most annoying
Yes! 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 Interlacing this with Boogie was genius! Yes!
holier than thou, the most ultimately woke leftist.
They line up so well!
What? What? Despite no longer being the center of attention during the Miskiff drama, he crashed out, calling his critics mentally ill stalkers, shifting blame, saying he hated his life and he hated his audience. It's so poetic because the socialist, with everything in the world, hating his life, hating the criticism around him, it sounds a lot like a lot of communist dictatorial regimes. It sounds like a lot of those leaders. And then even worse, Hasan makes a buddy who becomes really prominent in the political world, who's an actual socialist. And they're all buddy-buddy until he has to be disavowed publicly on the debate stage.
The assemblyman will not denounce Hasan Piker, who said America deserved 9/11. The assemblyman just said in his response, well, it depends on occupation. Damn it. That is code, meaning that...
And I find the comments that Hasan made on 9/11 to be objectionable and reprehensible. And I also think that part of the reason why Democrats are in the situation that we are in, of being a permanent minority in this country, is we are looking...
Really funny stuff. And then even after that, once he wins, he gets kicked out.
I do not have you for the upstairs list.
Okay.
Can I see your ticket tape?
Oh, I'm staff. I'm just escorting him.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
If you're
So we can't
escorted?
go upstairs.
He didn't get invited to the cool kids table.
So they're not on the list for upstairs?
You're an optics nightmare to any real politician, you twat.
I do not, but do you have this wristband?
I've been experimenting with using British slang more. Is it landing?
I can also just check.
British slang with a redneck accent, is that working for you guys?
Well, so I thought movement builders could go upstairs, no?
We have no motion. We're out. We're done. We're washed. We're washed.
Probably getting kicked out within the next 15 minutes.
Most likely.
And guess what? Zorahan Mamdani didn't like you, okay? He got the votes he needed. Guess what? It's still the same game. Doesn't matter what they...
You've served your purpose, you useful idiot.
Call themselves. It's the same game. And since then, he's been calling the fall of the USSR unfortunate, and recently he's been in China, hating America, even though he got reprimanded for showing...
Okay, he did bring up the China thing.
Chinese meme. It would be hilarious if he talked about Winnie the Pooh and got, fucking ousted or had to...
Been foreshadowing that the entire content cop.
Stay there and got arrested.
Roger, you seen this? Oh yeah. Look. Yeah. 这是什么呀？他录个视频。你是个导游？没有。哦，这是什么？导游。Okay.
I think it's only right that we not forget Collargate. We not forget the Gaslight Brigade.
Hashtag never forget.
This is like a dangerous game he's playing, and could be the beginning of the end. We'll see. We'll see.
I doubt it.
See.
I mean, he's gonna take a hit for sure, just because people really like dogs. But it's not gonna be the end. He'll take a hit. He'll whine about it. People will get over it, and then things will return to normal, whatever the fuck that means anymore. Dude.
Fuck!
Dude.
Fuck! Did I hit red? I hit red! Fuck! So for our conclusion, let's play a little game called How Fuck Is This?
Ooh, new segment. I like this. Continue.
Woo! We're gonna be a little charitable and find out how fucked this situation really is for the poor dog. Now, alone being reprimanded from moving from your place is kind of fucked, especially after hours and hours and hours on end being a big dog like Kaya is. So, was she zapped? Ow! You had. In my opinion, yeah. Obviously, yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Was it intentional? That's a good question.
Yes.
And let me explain why. So I got the remote here, and
okay, I'm with you.
And there are 2 black buttons on both.
Okay. See, this is new. This is probably the defense they just should have went with from the beginning. You're giving them the answer, Cameron. Which is I didn't mean to shock the dog. The shock collar has a vibration function and a shock function. I reached for it and I accidentally hit the shock button. I meant to do the vibration function. It was an accident, but that would involve him actually owning to shocking the dog. But hey, it was an accident. He should have went with that. That's the best defense. That's one that's actually kind of understandable and people would have to concede a little bit on because he did admit to shocking the dog, but it was an accident. He meant to, normally I do the vibration thing, but I wasn't looking at what I was doing. It's the first time I've ever done that. It'll be the last, blah, 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 blah. That's a charitable response. I think that might work. I mean, it's too late now, but that might have worked at the time.
Both sides. This one vibrates, this one shocks, and this one shocks harder. It could very well be that on stream, Hasan vibrates for Kaya. Meant to hit this black button, but instead hit this one and shocked her on accident, which is why normally you don't hear the dog yelp. The other thing is...
This is way more charitability than he deserves, by the way.
It's pretty easy to change this if you don't have it locked in. This is a very sensitive dial. If you accidentally unlock it, it'll go straight to the setting. You put it on high and the dog's not used to it being on high, she's probably gonna yelp, being a big dog that she is. But on a low...
Yeah, which would explain why the dog yelps, because if I shocked my dog more often, she'd be used to it. This is the first time I've ever really shocked... Oh, God. This is such a good excuse that actually might have worked for him. This just goes to show how big an idiot he is and why I think it's probably a little bit intentional. Damn it.
Lower setting, which I would hope that Hasan normally has it at, she's not going to react as much. And what's really funny is now on streams, you can tell that he's not been using the collar at all because she's roaming around, she's going free, and she's doing things that you would normally never see on Hasan's streams because of the controversy, which kind of just proves everyone's point.
My haters are causing me to be more reactive to my dog when she's being spoiled, and then train her in the opposite direction, train her into thinking that she can just like get my attention
always
by
one behind me.
Crying in the background.
Where's my team?
Okay, which is bad. But what are you gonna do? Fuck it. I'll just destroy all of the training that I've worked very, very hard on. And
see, this is terrible. Cameron actually, unironically, had the best response / charitable excuse for it explanation I've heard so far. Holy shit.
To reinforce now that the entire internet thinks I'm fucking abusive unless I, let my dog do whatever she wants and then run the show like this. I have a good friend of mine that used to be Van's producer back in the day. Back when he was in the look, see, spot training is already failing because I already let her fucking I already let her do whatever she wants now. See, this is how it works.
So, in the most charitable explanation, we could say that clearly since the prongs were obviously in that moment, he used the shock collar. But maybe on stream, he only vibrated and misclicked, which caused the controversy that we are all seeing. In a slightly less charitable version, he normally...
Which I don't believe is what happened, because he just would have said that.
...normally has the dial lower and does shock her, but...
Which also, I think he would have said that too.
This time he forgot to lock it and it was on max, or he hit the boosted button, which I still doubt. It's not that big of a boost. It's like only 5 percentage points higher, so it's not like that crazy. I'll rank our first explanation as a little fucked, and then our second explanation as kind of fucked. Here's why. Reprimanding your dog for not staying in place.
Yeah, again, I think the reason is more important than the shock itself. Fuck me. Oh my god! Oh. Damn, I went too far into their base. Yeah, at least I took one with me.
With a shock is not correct. You should not be doing that. You should use verbal commands. What she was listening to when he said Kaya, she immediately started walking back.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Everywhere.
It's pointless to use physical discipline when your verbal discipline is already working fine. That's why I think it's already kind of fucked. You're just pointlessly adding more stress to this poor dog. And stress can really wear out a dog and make it depressed. His son doesn't do well with, thinking about what the dogs are feeling. Now, with a more probable explanation, he does shock the dog regularly, and it is at a high setting, but he usually mutes himself, because in the past, he's muted his...
There we go. He brought up the mute. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the roof is such a power position. God, you can even see the spawn point from it.
His microphone when he reaches over or he stops talking. You can't hear her bark because the microphone is muted.
Was potentially going to use to potentially put pressure on Jordan's King to try and take in more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we've heard from Trump over the course of the past few weeks, is that...
That's probably more often what actually happens, and maybe he tries to just vibrate on stream occasionally, and if it doesn't work, he shocks and mutes. That's probably what happened, and I'm gonna put this in. Yeah, it's fucked. And in the most fucked category, he constantly shocks the dog for everything. Yeah. And that's probably like the least charitable. So I think it's somewhere in between, and I think it's likely that he typically shocks the dog, mutes the mic, and that's why you don't usually hear a yelp, or he tries to vibrate and maybe shocks on stream. Regardless, I think it's fucked. You should not be shocking the dog for something like that. When the dog is doing something bad, like damaging your property or going out of bounds in the fence, then yeah, it's appropriate to do a mild shocking sensation that feels like a pinch or a scratch, not something that actually, causes real pain. Fuck you, dude. You're supposed to let me get the word pain out. You're not... Fuck! Hey! Ow! In conclusion, how fucked is this? It's pretty fucked, in my opinion. Hasan shocked the dog. Be sure to virtue signal on Twitter. A daily reminder. People used to say, oh, drink more water. Yeah, virtue signal more on Twitter. BB No Money is doing better than you. You gotta go make that tweet. You gotta go have that totally original take about AI. Woo! And we're gonna have a big December coming up.
My takes about AI are original. Fuck you, Cameron. I know you've been looking at my Twitter.
I got several videos planned to hopefully come out in December. That'll pretty much do it for today's video.
You did just give me an idea for some content, though.
I'm sorry this one took a while to come out. I just graduated, and, it's been...
Well, congratulations. What'd you major in?
Spending time in...
AI generation? Because that's a thing you can major in now. Again, I'll save it for the content I'm thinking about.
Just relaxing a little bit, finally having some free time in my life. So yeah, video's ready. Thanks for watching. Have a great Thanksgiving, and hopefully a second channel video is also out at the same time. We'll see. All right, love y'all. Take care. See ya. Wait, I think I know why Hasan doesn't like dogs very much.
We're hooking up again, and I'm naked, and we start doing more things, fully naked.
Okay, this one's new.
And I'm there. I'm right there at this point. I hear clawing again, but I don't even focus on it because I'm in the moment. I'm in the fucking zone, okay? I'm crossing the finish line, and all of a sudden, I hear a fucking loud noise, and this dog literally jets into my asshole.
Oh my god. Okay. The ended clip probably should have been in there sooner, but props for that one. That's the first time I've seen that clip. There was one new clip I haven't seen in this whole thing. But it was worth it. It was worth it. I was thoroughly entertained. We'll see how Nick Nobody does tomorrow. Alright, I don't think we need to see the outro. Alright, you guys need to check out Cameron F305. So far, he is still the reigning champion, the new content cop. I think he's finding his footing. He's getting better. I know a lot of people didn't want to give him another chance after he kind of just felt stale after repeating jokes, but it seems like he's taking the feedback to heart. So, go give him a watch. I heard his live streams are pretty good too. But that's going to do it for this piece of content, guys. I don't think I'm going to do anything else this stream. You piece of shit. I don't think I'm going to do anything else this stream. So we're just going to play out this last match of Battlefield, and that's what I'll call it. If you guys are new to the stream, though, or new to the channel, be sure to subscribe if you want to see this stuff live. If you want to be part of the content creation process, we go live just about every night at midnight, roughly, give or take. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to see exactly when I go live and follow me on my socials. If you're not able to see this stuff live and you're a VOD watcher and you want to see the full VODs, you want to get the live streaming experience without actually being live, see the chat replay and all that, well, then consider becoming a channel member, because channel members get access to full VODs. For now, though, that's going to do it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you wonderful witches in the next one. Peace.